join. And Redline has yet to play a match this season, at least something recorded. And here we are, Tier 1 1v1, sorry, Tier 1 2v2 action. As Kai driving down the field, he gets robbed by the brain almost immediately. And here comes Sad Pulse. Kai, that looks on target to me and can't get the save his brain. Pulse is going to give some props there off the wall into the net, as speedy as brain is. Can't get back to it in time. And Redline will take the lead. Kai puts it up. Action at the midfield, and Kai too fast with or without boost apparently. Parking. And a demo.
It's the worst part of the game.
At midfield, demos, they're not a guarantee to see in a 2v2 matchup. Not all teams are very comfortable making those kind of plays. But some are, especially when it's given to them. And Redline strides out to a comfortable 2-0 lead. Brain puts it against the back wall. Parking. Tries to get up the sideline to Kai, and Pulse loses possession off the sideline. Here comes Kai. Saving boosts. Couldn't get the reset. And is able to win on a 50. Pulse looks good. Turns into fake. Brain sends it out. And Kai has been so clean thus far. Every time he touches the ball, it looks very calculated. He's looking to maintain possession, doesn't want to give any easy outs to the other team. And what a passing play from ETS Proxima.
Can I get a oh yeah?
High hanging out at front post, but that's more of a testament to the pass. Tough to save, tough to address. Dilly says it sure is dry in here. It's a little dry. It's a little dry. 17-month on a 16-month streak. What a legend. Here's another shot of the time. Score another demo.
Brutality.
And here's Kai. He might be good for this one. Keeps it going, and what a save.
Outstanding.
Brain on the other end. And both teams look very loose. Now, it didn't take even half of game one for all four players to get in tune with themselves, as we have a great set in front of the orange net that doesn't get addressed. Here's Brain on a breakaway, can't quite get to it, and here comes Parking. Tries to flip in to possession, and he's back on defense. Maybe looking for a demo. Here comes Pulse, another pass, and Kai's not having that one. Under 2 minutes now, but Redline still enjoying a 1-goal lead. Good double there from Brain. Breakneck speeds, but runs out of boost, and another demo. Kai on the delivering end of that one. And I usually call it friendly fire, but that was a miscue if I've ever seen one. It looked like Brain had a shot lined up.
What you doing, Tanner?
And his teammate just gets in the way. Here's Pulse. Another pass. Crossbar. And Kai tips it out. And it 50's over. Brain takes a dunk from parking. And now that the more I watch Brain, the more I like his play as well. Brain and Kai have been dueling with the two captives playing support. And parking gets caught checking for boost in the corner, pops it up here. Not so careful with possession. And Brain tucks it into the net. What up, Sear? Can I negotiate VIP status without the channel points? No, not at all. You're not the only one that's that high. I met a lot of people that time frame. And Dilly, you're a known channel point hoarder as well. So I will not be giving you any freebies. Here comes a cross. 30 seconds remaining. Brain can't touch. And Kai, too fast.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo, Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
And now that I see the other angle, it was pretty much a fake from Kai. He drove up with plenty of speed, stopped on a dime. Hold on. 3-all. We're tied again. I spent at least 20K on animal facts and face cams. That's true, but how many channel points do you have right now? So 25 seconds. Redline took a 3-2 lead, but enjoyed it for moments. And off the post, no! A double touch from Poles. I thought that was money. Had he scored that might have been the game. Hold on. Kai sends it downfield. Brain gets smothered. And Pulse gets a fantastic clear off his backboard.
Fight!
24K? Yeah, too much, Dilly. Too much. Too much. Invest your channel points. Parking looking for a double of his own. Kai set up and a save.
Outstanding.
By Brain. Out on the field. Parking sends it out. Ball still on orange side. Brain keeps it away from Parking. And there's another demo.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
And we are still tied. 3-3. Next goal wins it. As Kai and Brain looking to duel here in the back corner. Parking can't touch. And Kai bails him out immediately. Trying to get his bearing. Parking looks beat. Off the backboard. Where's Brain? Brain is there. A quick score. Nice high shot. Almost went bar down. And Redline just really never got their footing after they lost possession. Proxima up by 1 on the best of 5 series. We ready for game 2, but Brain is our hat trick MVP. 2 saves, 7 shots, 13 total. Redline with 4 saves. That's how close it was. That's how close.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Sear, you're never late. You're never late for love, Sear. Ever. Appreciate it. Appreciate you letting me cast. Need 40K for VIP status. Get reprimanded for saving up points. Oh, if that's the goal, then that's the goal. But no freebies, Dilly. Happy saving. And ETS already at the necks of Redline. And here's Kai. Kai As well as he played in game one, he's got to feel like he let that one slip through his fingers. They had done enough to win. What a shot from midfield. Sends the javelin down the field.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Brain thought he had time, thought he had space. Ball says otherwise. And here comes Kai. Either a wide shot or a pass, but Parking wanted no part of it. And he gets smacked. Kai going out to meet Brain in midfield. Not much boost to work with. And he'll wave dash into the ball and cough up possession. Kai, drop out of the corner. Over Brain. Down the field, and he gets splattered.
Why would you kill him like that?
And Brain with some footwork, speed, whatever you want to call it. For the tying score, Brain is able to put Proxima back in it. We're tied 1-1. Parking, looking for the pass. Kai has to send it wide. Parking, good pass, but it looks like he may have blocked the shooting lane with his momentum. It's Kai, a dunk, a midair dunk. And that's what we've been talking about with Kai's movements. There's no wasted motion when Kai's around the ball. And Redline back in the driver's seat for game 2. Brain up, and Kai gets the other way. Good cross here, and Parking slips one in. Great pass from Kai. And good shot from Parking, able to adjust midair. Dilly says drift cuts for the win. Someone's been watching Blake's vids. Hold on, this one's right at the orange net. Brain has to address it, and it does seem like Brain is at his best when he's able to just go, but he has been reserved to a defensive posture here, which obviously doesn't help them down 2 goals. Parking can't quite get to it, just looks a little off tonight, does Parking. Pulse sends one away, and Parking immediately dispatches it with the demo.
You're not that guy, pal.
Pass! And Pulse doesn't let it by. Down the field, gonna be a foot race to the back blue corner. Easy shot for Pulse, rolls it in, a save!
Outstanding.
Right on the goal line. Off the right post for that shot. And Brain collects another save for himself. Parking looks to go up for 90. He's in. Right underneath the crossbar. Brain sends it out. Takes a mini bump from Kai. And Pulse slides into action but can't get up quick enough to make the save. Redline up by 3 now, and they're going to look to walk away with game 2, but plenty of time here with about 1:40. Kai sends it away. That looks like goal number 5. Pulse says no. Fantastic save. So ticking down to 6 minutes. Parking gets it behind Orange once more. Here's Kai. Avoids the demo, and he's into the net. Kai can do no wrong.
Ooh, he's trying.
Extends the lead. Clock has only been draining this entire time. Up to the ceiling. Kai can't get a fender on it. Here's Parking. Beats 1. Beats 2. Brain is still around. Gets a bump. Kai's trying to run him down. Wasn't anticipating the fantastic backflip from Parking.
I like the way you die, boy.
And we may end game number 2 with one more demo. And that last second miscommunication is really going to tell the story here. You see Proxima trying to get that infield going just to get their wits about them, really. They're one goal away from being Braziled. But with 19 seconds left, that may be a thing of the past. They just have game 3 to look forward to. And it is the Brazil. Brain is at front post, doesn't anticipate the wall bounce. And 14 seconds left. We may be locked here. Both teams, they know the score, they know the business. And it's Redline with the decisive victory. And Kai with an 1100 point performance. And we'll see if Pulse is thinking car change, substitution. Let me check the roster here. They do have Zai on the bench. I'm not sure if he's available tonight. And Pulse does rejoin, so it does look like a car change perhaps. We'll see what he goes with, but it is game 3, anybody's series here. Momentum belongs to Redline. Kai lets this one get back, and what a save!
Outstanding.
From Kai. He has been up and down the field making play after play. Parkin's gonna wait on that one, as is Kai. And no one from Proxima was willing to chase it down. This should be a goal. Hold on, it looks wide! And Pulse is able to salvage it. That was a moment indeed. Hard to imagine what that would have done to Pulse's psyche. You get Braziled in game 2 and you miss an open net to open up game 3. But good on him for capitalizing. Parking. Getting back. Mines the respawn. Pass. And shot. Brain tacks it in.
That was legitness.
And some people say when you hit the demo on one of your opponents, really you're just creating a defender on the other side of the field. But if your timing is right, they might not respawn in time to do anything meaningful. And that's pretty much what we saw right there. Parking gets up and Parking's in. A lot of offense to go around from either team. Parking waits for the no touch. Easy read for him. Now it's Redline that has to try to make a comeback here. Kai crossing. Brain puts it out in the field. Into the net, off the 50, Parking. 2 goals for him. This one with plenty of heat. On the 50 pinch. And we are tied. Proxima must feel they just can't get a break. Kickoff goes to Kai. Kai looking for double off the wall. Solid pass. Captain not ready for it. Pulse has to be careful. Good dunk by him. And Brain just a little inaccurate on the pass attempt there. Pulse has boots to work with. It's going to go up the ceiling. 17 left and keeps it just a little too high. As Parking launches it down the field. I don't think we've had a hat trick from Parking this series, but he is 1 goal away. And Brain has to secure that goal at the end of the play. As Brain and Kai, we've seen them toe-to-toe all series long. And goal number 5 will be no different. Here comes Parking, chucks it up. Kai thought of going up for it, but immediately thought better. Parking with the pinch against the wall. Kai off the wall. Brain is there, of course. The longer this goes on, the more both teams are becoming familiar with one another. And you see Brain anticipating the movements. His name is not a misnomer. We get a demo and a clear, and Kai puts on defense immediately. A little high. Brain not there. Sticks with the play, and another save from Parking. Kai makes it look easy.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
And the Kai Brain chess match continues here. We are tied 3-3. And in regard to the Kai Brain matchup, here's a shot. And what a save by Pulse.
Outstanding.
Kai, too fast, too good, too anything.
Imagine how many women just start blowing up his DMs.
And we're going to get a server reset after this. It will be match point for Redline if they continue with this lead. Sandsbar in the house says, let's go eat those. That one might sneak in, and it does. Kai will get the hat trick. It was his captain Parking that came out with 2 quick goals. And then we have 3 from Kai, one after another. What more can I say about him? Kai off the wall, trying to maybe get it over to his captain. He'll musty into a pass. And Brain, he's up. They need this one, and they don't get it. Kai denies him at front post. Brain driving through. And another demo.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
And I think the own goal. And Kai will acknowledge it. Brain shoots it in. And Kai just on the attempted rotation, trying to get back for defense, nudges it in and makes the Proxima comeback that much easier. 1 goal difference now. Kai, too fast. Too furious. It is only game 3, but it seems like Kai has scored any way imaginable. And they regain the 2-goal lead. But Brain, he's a gamer, he's a baller. He's not going to take any of this line down as he tries to drive it into the heart of the blue side. Brain gets dunked. This will be it. About 10 seconds remaining. And Parking may get his hat trick, and he does! Parking, 3 goals on 4 shots.
Oh yeah, banana bread, bro!
And Redline were able to match their output from game number 2, where they did have a Brazil. So more offensive production from ETS this time around, but not enough. And it's hard to say what the key will be. You definitely have to limit possession for Kai going forward. We will get the server reset as requested. Kai, 4 goals, 3 saves, our MVP once more. 10 shots total from Redline. Very, very efficient. And let me re-ping the captains. And the teams will start to join. But as we discussed, with that victory, Redline needs 1 more to settle the series and be 1-0 on the circuit. Parkin and Kai ready to get going. Both captains have been pinged. And here we are. So it looks like Ethos is going to stick with Brain and Pulse. They do have a sub player, but with it being match point, he may not see action tonight. If he's available. Here's Pulse. Out of the corner, down the field is Parking. He's going to start red hot once more. Parking.
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.
And this is what we've seen from Parking. We haven't, nothing too flashy. Nothing too flashy from him. No flip resets, no musties, no any of that stuff. He has just been where he needs to be, playing off of his very talented teammate and taking advantage of opportune moments as Pulse gets involved, baits him in. Fantastic shot. And we might have a game here in game number 4. Proxima trying desperately to force a game 5 where anything can happen.
Outstanding.
Pulse and Parking met up at the crossbar. Parking gets denied on the double touch. And Parking looks a little more active this time around. There's a demo.
It's the worst part of the game.
And Brains down the field. And this is what we see from Ethos. Every time we get a reset on the field, they come in hard charging. They look good. They look fast. But at some point down the line, whether it be Redline's tactics, their success, their scoring, they get Proxima just, I think, overthinking things. And once you do that at a tier 1 GC2 plus level, it's not where you want to be. You want to play, for lack of a better term, here's a shot. Tying score 2-all. Brain from midfield.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
And I think it was a bump from Pulse facilitating that shot. And we're 2 up right now. 3:44 remaining, but as I was saying, you want your game to flow at this level, and that's the lead for Ethos. Here they are. There have been a lot of lead changes, especially early in these games of this series. Parking gets up, goes for the fake underneath of the save, regardless. Parking trying to wrestle it in, now the pass back. And Kai just goes for the reset to the corner. Just gonna get their wits about him. And still come away empty-handed. What a cutser! Will that make it in? Not fast enough, and the save!
Outstanding.
From Brain. A great pinch into the shot. But didn't have enough oomph on it. The pass, and no!
Off the post!
Brain denied by the post. Here comes Kai up to the wall, looking to solo. And he runs into a defender right at the backboard. Throws off the rhythm.
Brutality.
Parking. Gets 100 from the midfield. Beats one defender. It's Pulse versus Kai. Parking. Looks like post, and no! Off the bins. Parking, I thought he was inches off, but the momentum on the shot will do him good, and we are tied. And for those of you just joining us, this is familiar territory for Proxima during this matchup. They won game 1 of the series. They've had leads in their lost games, but for one reason or another, they just eventually just can't keep pace with Redline. And I haven't been able to really put my finger on what it might be, but it's something to do with just playing the full 5 minutes. They haven't been able to sustain their strong performance. Brain. It's gonna boom. Parking in the corner just cuz, I guess. Kai collects a save, loses possession. Here's Brain. Bounces it around out of the corner. Good pass. And Pulse will muscle it in. Exactly what you want.
Can I get a, oh yeah?
He had to go through 2 defenders. He says no problem. Ethos back in the driver's seat here. Hold on, the tying score, and it is Parking from downtown. What a rip! It is hard to pin that on Pulse. He rotated well. He's in the right position, but just so much velocity on the shot from Parking. And it still stands. We've had an increased performance from Parking, but he's still just playing fundamental Rocket League. Keeping it easy for himself. You know, do you want to be good or do you want to win games? And we may get another overtime here. Brain sends it over. Parking gets in the way. Kai barely makes it through Pulse, and we may get an infield pass. Parking, they get tied up on the shot. Hold on, this might be trouble. And Pulse and Brain link up to get a half clear. Looking for the dunk. Kai tries to double down. Over. Very interesting. We're seeing more and more mistakes from Redline. And Brain is way back on the play. Perhaps playing for overtime. Pulse can't muscle it in. And it's down to the turf. We do get overtime.
Fight!
Here's Kai. Up. Double touch, but Brain collects the clutch save. Parking. 4 goals to his name already. And he loses possession. Kai looks like he beats both defenders. Brain trying to recover. He eats a demo.
What you doing, Tanner?
Infield. A little high. And no, we continue. And that has just secured game 5. You saw the miscommunication there from Redline. Tough to blame him. And here we are. As per this channel's tradition, we're going to do a little something for game 5 here. And we're going to get predictions going. So let's see it. There's talks about channel points earlier. This is your chance to win them. Or lose it, as it were. But Brain is another hat-trick MVP. 1 assist, 4 saves, 8 total saves from Ethos. And let's see. We get the server reset, and it seemed to do Proxima pretty good. 1 more game remaining in the series. Out in the field, Parking, going toe-to-toe with Brain. Brain should have the advantage here, but Parking is able to get the save and the redirect. That's in. Parking. Another rip for him.
That's what you call pulling it back and letting it go, PJ.
He was relatively quiet in the early part of the series, but he has come to life, had all 4 goals of game number 4, almost got the game winner in that same game. And now he's going to start us off here in game 5. Parking up the wall, 0 boost. See what it can do. Decent set. Pulse can't touch, and they're down by 2. This is not what Proxima wants. They want to keep it close. Pulse can't touch. They want to keep it close. Keep themselves within striking distance. If you recall to the overtime play, they really just capitalized on a missed shot from Redline, and that was the deciding factor Down 2 goals in what has been a very even matchup is not what you want. Parking again where he needs to be. Pulse rips into the play. Kai, neutral 50, goes high. Parking reads off the ceiling. Up the wall, back into the field, and Brain is all over him, making it very difficult. And continued sound rotations from Proxima. But they can't seem to get a meaningful clear, and there it is. Brain crosses the midfield. Pulse sends it away. Parking can't touch. Brain's going to take his time. 40 boost to his name. Gets up. And up and over the goal he goes. Brain almost had a shot. They're not making it easy. Pulse slides it in. Ethos on the board for the first time in Game 5. They did well to force the Game 5, and now they're starting to come alive here. Come alive, rather. Down 1, 2:55 remaining. Parking gets up, easy save for Brain, but he has to recover on the touch. Pulse off the wall into the field, and Kai loses possession, gets the boost, gets hammered.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
And pulls to the corner, and Kai is there with what looked like a goal-saving touch in Parking. Don't mess with him either.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
¡Ojo, Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
Redline reassumes their 2-goal lead after some fancy footwork from Parking. Across here, this might be trouble. Where's Kai? Kai waiting back in the weeds. Maybe just focusing on defense for now, and Parking is up the field once more. Can he read it off the wall? Let's see him line it up. And not fast enough. Great save by Pulse, who, along with his teammate Brain, needs a supreme effort here to get back into this one. Here come the saves. No clears. More trouble. Parking watches it go overhead. Brain to his own corner. Kai gets smothered.
You're not that guy, pal.
And he's back in immediately. Gets reset to his side of the field. 30 boost. And Brain is going to pinch it away. They're running out of time here. They need a goal soon. This might be it. Kai says no. Down the field. Plenty of boost. Gets it going. 3-goal lead for Redline. Splits the post. And let's see if Proxima can make a comeback with a minute 12 remaining. Not the craziest thing in the world, but we'll see. Hold on. Here's a nice little starter. Gotta hit this one. Open net. No problem. Now a 2-goal lead. Ethos making me look smart here. And that's all it takes. A few spare touches like that. And some advantageous shooting, and you're right back in it. Kickoffs will be crucial going forward as Pulse cheats in. Rambo, appreciate the follow. Appreciate everyone joining in. We're gonna have an interview after this game with the winning team's captain. A small intermission, and then we're gonna have IGL invitational action to close out the evening. Nice infield. Can they get to it? They can't recover, and no!
Off the post!
Off the crossbar. So here's the thing, they have time, but you have to hit your shots. And Brain is gonna want that one back. Everything was lined up just what he wanted. He's played lights out this series. Couldn't finish the play. And here we are, Pulse, showing how clutch he could be.
Can I get a, oh yeah?
Proxima, sorry, down by 1, 6 seconds. Let's see the kickoff. Big win, Pulse. Right to Kai. Kai makes it look easy. And Parking will kill it to the turf. Redline gets the victory in a well-fought battle. All games of the best of 5 required. And let's get this interview going. We'll be talking to Parking. Let me give the man a ring. And there he is, Parking.
Hey.
So when people say your name, do you want them to split it up like Parking or just Parking?
Just Parking.
Okay.
That's why I spelled it all lowercase.
Okay. Just making sure. Congrats. They really took you to the limit there, obviously going to game 5. So just speak generally about it. What were you seeing out there from them?
They were fast. They were pretty mechanically gifted. So we were just trying to play fundamentally sound, and I was trying to let Kai do his thing.
Right.
So as just trying to be a foundation for the team.
Right.
Make as little mistakes as possible. I started out nervous, but
okay.
I warmed up a bit.
Okay. So yeah, you touched on a few of my observations there from the match. You, just like you were saying, it didn't seem like you started slow, just maybe a little quiet. Like you said, you're just trying to, keep it close, play foundational, and support Kai, who was amazing all series long, obviously. But if it was nerves, that also makes sense, because towards the end, you were definitely doing your part, making your presence felt. How did you guys feel going into game 5, though?
Honestly, we expected to win game 4, so game 5,
right.
We got a little nervous again, but we handled it. It wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah, no, you guys look good. Calm down. You open up with those 2 quick goals. They make it close towards the end, which seemed to be the theme of the series. But a heartbreaker there, and I think it was game 4 overtime. What were the comms like between you and Kai on that play?
Oh, I mean, it was just that last few 10 seconds was pretty frantic.
Right.
And it was like, to you, oh, it's backboard.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's up. I'll go up. And I'm like, oh, we both said we're up at the same time.
It was just too quick of a play to, comms or not, both of you had to go up, and it definitely had that feeling to it. So unfortunate for you guys then. But just like you mentioned, once that happens and game 5 is forced, the pressure's put back on you guys to just do it one more time. And yeah, they got the server reset. Things looked a little clearer for them as well. I don't know if you guys were having any issues with the first server.
No, I think it was all right.
Okay.
They even had better ping than us. I'm not sure what the case was, but I'm glad they got handled.
Right, yeah, because they looked better, so I'm glad we did that. Game 2, you guys Brazil them. Was there anything in particular in that game that you guys saw, or did it just kind of shake out that way?
I think part of it, I had less nerves. I kind of analyzed how they were playing.
Okay.
I knew what kind of touches they were trying to get. I noticed that they're pretty good on the ground, and if I didn't give them space in the air, they couldn't really outplay me there.
Okay.
And it helped a lot, because they had a lot less space to beat us on offense, and we ended up just piling the net on them. So
right. And yeah, as any series that goes the full length, game 5 in this case, there's so many different stories that are told, a lot of ups and downs for both teams, obviously. and yeah, you guys just come out on top. Something I did want to ask you guys: did you have a bye in week 1?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
So we haven't played that bye match yet. But...
Okay. How long have you guys been playing as a team together?
Kai and I have been playing since 2019. So.
Oh wow! Wow!
3 years of twos. Yeah.
Right. What do you guys do for your anniversaries?
Just a long night of twos.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Wow. So, obviously that'll play into it as well, because as with years of experience playing with one another, I imagine you guys can pretty much guess where they're going to be, what you're going to do at any given moment. So that's a huge advantage as well. How far have you guys made it in IGL?
We've run through the tournament. We've gotten second place a couple of times, but we've never gotten first. And this is our first season in Tier 1.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, tough. Those,
yep.
The second place finishes, they're so bittersweet. It's because you have a good season, of course. Second place isn't nothing. You a lot of success attached to those, but it's very, very heartbreaking. To lose that last game, obviously, and it's always a tough transition. How have you guys been playing with each other since Tier 3 by chance, or just Tier 2 and now 1?
We were Tier 3 for one season, but we were like
on the
barely Tier 3,
right?
barely
Yeah,
not
like
tier
on
2.
yeah. That's what I've noticed. Tier 4 to 3, it's pretty comparable. You can still be competitive in Tier 3 with just like you were saying, fundamental play. Sound rotations and what have you, but it's Tier 2 and 1 making that transition. It really holds you mechanically accountable, especially with speed and decision making. But you guys look good. You guys look good out there. I think Proxima came into this 1-0. So
yeah, they had impressive stats with the 4 goals, 2 saves, and 2 assists a game.
Right. So it seems that you guys are going to be in the mix.
I hope so. I hope so.
First time in Tier 1 or otherwise, but that's all I have for you, sir. I know it's first time you being on the channel, so you have the floor. Any shout outs, plugs, anything else you want to talk about, feel free. And Kai says for your anniversary, you guys are gonna kiss. He's not just letting you get away with
every year.
The
we don't miss it.
Yeah. So go ahead, sir.
Just a shout out to Kai for carrying me for this.
All right.
Those games. Shout out to the boys watching, if they're even in the stream. I think they are.
You guys drew a crowd towards the end there. I even ran predictions for Game 5, and so we had 80% support for you guys to get the win. So someone like what they were seeing there.
Oh yeah.
So
well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you casting. You did a great job.
Definitely, yeah. You messaged me earlier today. Usually I'm more on it, but things were a little more frantic today than usual, but yeah, appreciate the open communication with you. You guys,
of course.
Captains like you guys make it way easier to take this up. So appreciate you booking with me, getting with me. Anything else from you, sir?
No, I think that's it.
All right, awesome.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace. All
right. Kai says no carries here. You guys sound like you've been teammates for 3 years. It's damn adorable, Kai. But congrats to you as well, Kai. Obviously we didn't get to speak, but you played very, very well. Very inspiring performance from you, and GG's to Ethos. Proxima